Hello gorgeous, welcome back to Exquisite Glow. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what beauty items I like to bring along with me when I know that I'm going to be spending the night at somebody else's house. The items that I am about to share with you are items that I know that work very well for me, so I know that I'm not going to be like testing out a product or anything. These are not holy grail products, but I guess they're like in that category kind of, just because I know they work for me. So I have my little baggie here, which is this little kind of travel bag, which has a zipper. I believe I've had this for so long. Like I think, oh, it says celebrity. I think I got this like at Ross or something, like one time that I was going to travel to Mexico for vacation. But yeah, so pretty much it has a zipper, so it zips open, and then it has two sides for compartments. So on one side, I usually put my skincare stuff, but my makeup collection has grown so much that now I like to bring a little bit more than usual, or maybe more than the average person maybe would take. Not that I'm not average, I am average, but you know, I just bring more now than what I had before. Okay? Okay. But we're not going to be talking about skin stuff because that's not what I wanted to share. I wanted to share just the makeup products. So the first portion that I'm going to go into is this one up here. And I'm going to start kind of like how I start my makeup. Obviously, I start my makeup by having it cleansed and everything. I'm not going to go over cleansers, but I am going to go over the moisturizer. Obviously, I bring a moisturizer. This is not, ooh, I almost like poked myself. This is not like my holy grail moisturizer or my moisturizer of choice. This is actually a moisturizer that I am testing out, but I had worn it before my trip that I recently took, and it worked, so I just wanted to continue using this. And this is from Previse Skin Type 1.6. It's a hydration with potent antioxidant botanicals. It's a hydro milk that contains active levels of natural ingredients to help improve skin hydration and fight free radicals. This is actually an item that came in my BoxyCharm box. If you guys don't know what BoxyCharm box is, it pretty much is a I'm all over the place. It's a monthly subscription service which you pay for and you get full-size items sent to your house. I'll leave a link down below for that because that's not what this video is about either. Let's not get off topic. So this is the moisturizer, and then after moisturizing, of course, I go in with a primer. Currently, I am sampling a primer from Tarte. So it's in a little sample like jar. And this is a Tarte, I don't know the name of it, but it's a Tarte primer. I'll link it down below for you guys so you guys know what it is. So then I put a primer on my face, and then after that, usually I'll either, depending on what my skin situation is at the moment, if I am breaking out, I will like put on concealer, or I'll just go in with my foundation. So let's talk about foundation first. The two foundations that I travel with are my MAC Pro Longwear foundation, which I like. So if I'm not going to be doing anything like a lot, you know, for the day, I'll use this one. But if I want something that's going to last me all night because I'm going to party and I know that I'm going to sweat a little maybe, I want my foundation to stay intact in place. And I feel like my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup foundation does amazing. So these are the two foundations that I like to travel with. For concealer, I have two concealers. I have a concealer that I like to use for like hardcore, I want it to stay put. And then I have a brightening concealer. So if I am just going to be doing a daily activity or whatever and I don't need to worry about my concealer staying in place or like really like lasting long period of time, I'll just go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, which is a drugstore concealer, and it's by far the best concealer that I have used ever, like seriously. It covers up my under eye circles and it does great in brightening as well. And it does something with my pores where it reflects the light in a certain way where it seems like I am flawless. So I like that concealer for that. Now, if I have very bad under eye circles and I really want my concealer to last, I'll use this one. Which is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And this concealer, a lot of people use as a primer for the eyelids because it doesn't crease and it would make your eyeshadow like last like all night. I don't use it for that, but that's how hardcore this concealer is. The next items in my bag are my eye primers. I carry 2 eye primers. I carry my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion because this one does really well with my eyelids. I do tend to have oily eyelids, so this one does really good for me. And then I also like to have another eyeshadow primer, but this one is for glitter. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. So it's a glitter bonding eyeshadow primer. This one I like to bring with me just in case I want to use a pigment, if I take a pigment, or if I want to use an eyeshadow that is a little bit more chunky because it has glitter fragments in it and I want the glitter to stick on my lid. Otherwise, what's the point of a glittery eyeshadow? So that does very well with this primer. But if I'm just doing like regular eyeshadows, I'll just go in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and these have really worked for me, so I take them with me. Now I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow part, but I'm going to go in on this side because that's where I put my palette. For my eyeshadow palette, it can be different all the time, just depends, but because this time I was going to be doing makeup on someone else as well during this trip, I opted to go with my Morphe Brushes Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, and this is what it looks like. It just has a large variety of colors. I mean, it doesn't have any blues, but I rarely get someone to ask me to put blue on their eyelids. So I feel very safe using this warm toned eyeshadow palette. Plus, I personally really like it. And the quality in the eyeshadows is pretty amazing. Like, they're super pigmented. They go on really nice. And I mean, using a primer, obviously they're just gonna last all night. They just are very vibrant, and this is the eyeshadow palette that I carry with me now when I travel because it just has what I need. Another eyeshadow that I like to travel with or take along with me is this one here, and this is by L'Oreal. This L'Oreal, it's an infallible eyeshadow. It's a 24-hour infallible eyeshadow. It's more like a pigment. As you can see, it's like a pressed pigment, but it's in the shade Amber Rush. Let me make sure. Yep, Amber Rush, and it's just so beautiful. Like, look at how cool it is. Like, it's just gorgeous. It has beautiful pigment. The color looks amazing on the lid as well. So I always make sure to add that in my bag just in case I want to use it on the lid and go more J-Lo. All right, so the next items that I'm going to mention are eyeliners. I have 4 eyeliners that I like to travel with. This eyeliner is a gel liner, and it's recently replaced my Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner. This gel liner came in my BoxyCharm box, and this is a Mica Beauty Cosmetics black gel liner. This gel liner does so well on my lids. Like, seriously, it stays put. Another one that goes close to the performance of this one is the Anastasia eyeliner, but I don't own that. I've only used it on clients at work, but this one is one that I own, and I feel like it does amazing on me. So I like to travel with that one for gel. And then for liquid eyeliner, I like to use my NYC liquid liner because it gives me a matte finish if I want to have a matte finish, and it's extremely pigmented, so I really like to travel with this one. For pencil eyeliners, I have these 2 eyeliners, and these are from the Sephora little set that I purchased last year. And these are 12-hour wear eyeliners, and they do very well on my lash line and on my waterline. So I like to travel with these as well. Now for my brows, I like to use, you guys, if you're not new to my channel, you guys know that I go for my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. This is a holy grail product. I need this product for my eyebrows, and if I'm not wearing it, I don't feel complete. So yeah, I have to have this one in my kit or in my travel bag. No excuses. So now that we've completed the base, foundation, eyeshadow, the next thing would be contouring. So for my contour, I like to take this one from Tarte. This is the Park Avenue Princess little palette. This one here has, it's more of a bronzer, but when you build it, it kind of gets this grayish tint to it, which does very well for as a contour. And if you go lightly with it, it gives you a nice bronzed glow. So I really like this one. And I like it because it comes with a blush and a highlight. So if I'm doing something light, I'm not doing a heavy activity, just kind of like something regular throughout the day, I'll wear, you know, this highlight because it's not so like bam in your face. Plus this color in blush is super pretty, so they all work very well together. So this is something that is nice, compact, you know, small, and easy to travel with. So this is the one that I put in my bag. I do like to bring a second blush as a choice, just in case I don't want to use a pink blush. And of course, it has to be Milani's Luminoso, because this is such a pretty peach color that goes really nicely on the cheeks, and it gives you a very like healthy glow. And because it is a baked product, it seems to have a sheen to it. So it looks really, really pretty on the cheeks. And sometimes you don't even need a highlight with this blush because it's already a little bit shiny. Like it gives you a nice glow, you know what I mean? Now we're going out at night and you want that extra highlight. Of course, you gotta turn to Becca for that. And you guys know this is my Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop by Becca. Like this highlight is the best highlight I have ever used. And not because Jaclyn Hill's name is on it. I mean, her name on it is what made me buy it. But now that I've used it, like, Jesus. Like, can you see it? Oh my goodness. Oh, yes, it's so pretty. And it's so smooth and soft. And the color is just gorgeous. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can, because I could see it. That means you can see it. But yeah, love it. This is like highlight on fleek for real. One more thing for the eyes, for mascara, I like to go in with this one here for my lower lashes. This time I actually use this for my top and bottom lashes, and this is my Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara. And it just does really, really good because it doesn't flake at all. I mean, it doesn't give me like extreme volume, but it does define my lashes, and I feel like it just performs really good, you know? So I usually use that mascara. Now to set everything, I of course use my e.l.f. High Definition Powder. I just feel like this is a really good powder. It's really inexpensive, you know, really affordable. And it does a really good job of setting, you know, my foundation or concealer or whatever it might be. So this is actually one that always makes it in my travel bag. Now for lip products. For lip products, there are 4 lip products that this time I traveled with, and it's these 4. These 3 obviously are from Gerard Cosmetics, and they are their Hydra Matte Liquid Lipsticks. Of course, I have Aphrodite. I have, this one I forget, Mercury Rising and Serenity, which is the Manny's lip color. So I have those 3. So it's a neutral, a nice vibrant orange, and then a nice neutral pink color. And of course, just in case I want to wear a red lip, I have this one here, which is a Kat Von D liquid lipstick, and this is in the color Outlaw, which is a really nice red. And I like to do the liquid lipsticks because they stay on the lips for a long time without you having to reapply frequently. Currently, I'm wearing Serenity, which is Manny's liquid lipstick from Gerard Cosmetics, and I've been wearing it for a long time. I actually ate and it's still on. So these are a must in my travel bag, and I can't wait to expand my Hydra Matte collection because I know they came out with some new colors and I hope to get them soon. The last item for the face, of course, is a setting spray, and this is my Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. It's an oil control setting spray, so it helps control the oil produced by your face, and it also helps kind of set your makeup, so if it looks powdery, it just puts everything into place and sticks it together so that it looks nice and flawless and your makeup doesn't go everywhere. My dog's growling. All right, so that concludes everything that I take as beauty products with me whenever I go out and spend the night at someone's house or am just doing like a quick little travel, like a 2-day travel. If it's a 3-day, well, I mean, that still works, but sometimes you just want to have more stuff. And this was something very small that I wanted to share with you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed and kind of it gave you an idea of what items, you know, are affordable that really work and you can go out and try them as well. I hope that this video gave you a little bit of inspiration and kind of like a guide to how to pack, I guess, your makeup in a way. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that you can follow me, ExquisiteGlow, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and Periscope now at ExquisiteGlow. And that is it for today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Mwah.